Hey guys, it's Jaylon. Welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my update for the Zodiac Panner. This is a Pantastic Ladies Cloud project and it was created by Kana. And for this project, Kana put together the 12 Zodiac signs and assigned colors to those signs. Those are the prompts for this project. I joined several ladies and we decided to roll in eyeshadows for all the prompts. Crazy idea, I know. I think Deb and Danny are actually working on hitting pan in their eyeshadows. I'm not that crazy. I'm just trying to hit 20 uses on all of my eyeshadows. And so the ladies that are working on this project using the eyeshadows are Valerie, Andrea, Kim, Deb, Danny, Ruth, and Jen. I will link all of their channels and Instagram handles down below. I mentioned them in the intro as well. We also decided to do something fun for this update where we did a Panner's Bingo eye look. So if you don't know what that is, it's where you have like randomly get 5 shadows chosen for you using a randomizing app. You know what I mean. And use all 5 of those eyeshadows in an eye look. So I'm going to share with you my update for today. And then after that, I will share with you the eyeshadows that were randomly chosen for me and then how I use them. So let me go ahead and start with my eyeshadows. I'm going to move my lip products out of the way here. The first prompt is Aries, and the color for this was red. So I chose this MAC pigment in the shade Ruby Red. I have not used this once. And the reason why is because I have an eyeshadow from the Natasha Denona palette, the Sunrise palette in my Pan in Every Palette series that I'm trying to hit pan on, and it's been focusing on that a bit more. It's not the same, it's different. So here's the one I'm trying to hit pan on, and here's Ruby. Or Ruby Red. It's different. This is more pink toned, and that's definitely more red, but I need to remind myself that is more of a pinky look. I need to remember. Anyway, no uses so far. The next prompt is Taurus, and that is pastel shades of pink, pale blue, and green. So I went with this eyeshadow from Terra Moon's Cosmetics in the shade X-Ray. And I have 1 use on this one so far. This is really beautiful. I used this, I think, on the inner portion of my eye in a look, and it was so gorgeous. It was like a purple look. Purple, bluey look. It was so pretty. Stunning. The next prompt is Gemini, and the color is yellow. So I went with this shade from Devinah. The shade is Fairy Fire. This is gorgeous. Not a shade that I normally would go for, but this is a topper. Is fantastic. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it. I'm obsessed. Obsessed with this eyeshadow. If you ever are going to order from Devinah, throw this in your cart. It is beautiful. Wow. The next prompt is Cancer, and the colors there were silvery blue, smoky gray. And I chose an eyeshadow, another one from Terra Moon's. This is the shade Star Sign. And I have used this one once. You'll see a lot of one-time use on these. Oh, but this is so pretty. Gorgeous. I love these shadows. I have really enjoyed using these. Like, I know some of these maybe only have like 1 or 2 uses, but I have really loved playing with these a lot. I'm so glad I did this. For the next prompt, it's Leo, and the colors were orange or yellow, color of the sun. So I pulled in this color from Shine by SD, and the shade is Second Love. And I have 1 use on this. This is typically not a shade that I would go for, but it is very pretty. It's kind of like an orange with a pink flip. So it looks it doesn't, you don't see the pink flip as much, but it definitely has a bit of a pink flip. It's really pretty. The next prompt is Virgo, and that is green and dark brown. So I went with green. And I have a Clionadh shadow in the shade Gargoyle. And this is just pretty much just a green, but you see that like dark, kind of tealy green shift. And I've used this one twice. Oh, it's so stunning. Stunning. For Libra, the shades are pink, pale green, and various shades of blue. So I went with pink. And I pulled in this JD Glow eyeshadow in the shade AKA. This is gorgeous. I've used this the most. I think I've used this one 5 times. It's stunning. Oh my gosh. I love this one. Love it. It's so pretty. I love it. For Scorpio, the shades are deep red and maroon. So I went with a shade from Tammy Tenuka, and this is in the shade Rapture. So you can see the maroon flip there. Oh, it's so pretty. And I've used this one twice. I do have a Clionadh shadow that has a similar like color story, like flip to this. So I'm kind of, the two are competing against one another. So I kind of go back and forth between the two. Next, Sagittarius. The colors are rich purples and dark blues. And for that, I brought in this Looxie shadow in Vicious. So here's the shade. Now, this is an interesting formula. It behaves, it's almost like a creamy powder. It's interesting. I can't explain it. It's almost like a cream. The first time I used it, I was like, oh, this is weird. It's very creamy. I mean, it's a gorgeous shade. But yeah, when you dip your brush in there, it like indents. It's more creamy than it is powdery. Next, we have Capricorn, and the shades for that are subdued, dark green, gray, black, and brown. So I brought in a pigment from Tammy Tenuka that I pressed, and this is Accepting Star Bath. And this is a brown that shifts to a purple, like lilac-y shade. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And I've used that one twice. I don't think I told you the Looxie shadow in Vicious, this one. I've used that one 4 times. So I've gotten good use on that one. And let's see, I've got 2 more. For Aquarius, the shades were electric blue and turquoise. So I went with this beautiful Clionadh shadow, and this is in the shade Crown Jewel. It's pretty much just a straight up like electric blue. And I've used this one once. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stunning. You can see that bit of a silvery flip there. It's kind of, you don't really see it so much in the pan whenever you kind of move it around, but I definitely see it on my hand or on my arm whenever I swatch it. And then the last prompt is Pisces, and the shades there are Sea Soft or Soft Sea Green. And for that, I brought in another Terra Moons eyeshadow, and that is in the shade Shattered Stars, if I can get it. And here's the shade. And I've used this one twice. Yeah, I told you I used Crown Jewel once. This one's twice. This one's gorgeous. So pretty. These have been so much fun to play with. Yep. So, I mean, like I said, the one I've used the most is this one from JD Glow, aka I love this one so much. And I've also used Vicious the second most. I've used this one 4 times. And Fairy Fire. I've used Fairy Fire a ton. I've used it 4. And really, it's just because if there's something that it's funny. If there's something I'm like, I don't know if I like the way that blends together, I'll throw this on. I'll put it on top and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I like that now. This is fantastic. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is show you guys over here my Pretty Random app and the random shades that I got for my palette bingo for this eye look that I did. Yeah, so the shades I got were 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. From my list, that is Fairy Fire, which was my favorite. One of my favorites, as I mentioned. The 5th shadow on the list is this one from Shine by SD, Second Love. The 6th one is the Clionadh Gargoyle. The 7th one is this eyeshadow by JD Glow and AKA. And then the 9th shadow is the shade in Vicious by Looxie. So I started out by using the Shade and Light, the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Quad that I'm using as my Pan That palette this year for Size Matters. And I have my Franken shades. I also pulled in my Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Petal Pusher. And I have a dark berry matte that I'm trying to hit pan on I don't hit pan on it yet, so I don't mind showing you. But this shadow here in the Juvia's Place Berries palette. And I also pulled in this Sugar Pill eyeshadow in Poison Plum. Spoiler, I hit pan on it I pulled this into my Nightmare on Panning Street project, and the first time I used it after I pulled it into the project, I hit pan. So I mixed it with that dark berry matte. I just used that in the very outer corner. And I put Vicious on the outer, maybe if I close the right lid. How about we do this one? Outer portion of my lid. And then I put this shade here, Second Love, in the middle. And then I topped that with Fairy Fire. And I don't know if you guys can see the flip, but there's a little bit of a green flip where Fairy Fire is on top of Luscious because it's got that blue hue. So that's why there's a green flip. I'm hoping the camera's capturing it. And then I put this shade on the inner portion of my eye lid. And the way that I used Gargoyle is I just smudged it on the lower lash line here. I have Vicious on the very outer portion of my lash line. I kind of like how it turned out. I think it's pretty crazy. I was like, I have rainbow eyes. I have rainbow eyes. So I really had fun with it. I was a little worried using all of those, especially these two together with the pink and the orange. I was like, I don't know. But it ended up working out. I mean, I'm telling you, this pulled it all together. This shade is amazing. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. I do need to have more than one use every month on these because I need to have 20 uses and I have 12 months to do it. So I need to have more 2. So on some of these, I'm going to need to you know, amp it up a bit. So like next month I really need to have at least 4 uses on some of these. But anyway, yeah, that's my color story. Love it. Get very fiery if you don't have it. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you are doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to share. I have a hair or something. There is something right here. Where is it? Got it. It's a cat hair. Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share. Okay, bye.